Police were spared a lengthy foot chase after a truck driver spotted officers in hot pursuit of a suspect. The bystander decided to lend law enforcement a hand as well as some brute force, bringing the chase to an abrupt halt. And it was all caught on video. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like, and share this video with your friends. Members of the Tulsa Police Department found themselves in hot pursuit of a suspect, who was later identified as Miguel Hernandez, on a Thursday morning after officers approached a couple near 8th and Denver Avenue for questioning. Unbeknownst to the officers, the man, who called himself David, had given them a false name in hopes of making a clean getaway. If Miguel Hernandez had given his real name, the officers would have linked him to felony warrants for burglary, conspiracy, larceny, and illegal firearm possession out of Rogers County, Oklahoma. However, Hernandez was apparently not ready to answer for his alleged crimes, as the young man is heard in body cam footage of the encounter claiming that his name is David. While waiting for an older woman who had been with Hernandez to produce some identification, an officer is heard in the body cam footage telling the young man, later identified as Hernandez, to have a seat along the sidewalk. "David, if you want to have a seat right here for me, please," the officer said, indicating towards the curb. Hearing the false moniker, the elderly woman fired a confused look toward the officer, noting that David was not Hernandez's name, according to the Blaze. Upon being exposed, Hernandez meandered slowly over to the curbside, then bolted full tilt across the 4-lane road, the outlet added. Of course, the officers gave chase, but with the suspect having a head start, law enforcement was trailing him at a distance as the foot pursuit crossed Denver Avenue to the sidewalk on the far side of the street. But, as viewers watch and wonder who will ultimately win the foot race, a hero emerges when the driver of a black truck, who had just pulled over ahead of the chase, decided he would help officers cut things short. Donning a bright orange shirt that's hard to miss, the driver steps into the suspect's path, ready to square off. With his arms raised out to his sides, the bystander is ready to grapple, tackle, or do whatever it takes to stop the suspect as Hernandez begins to approach. Although the suspect attempts to evade the man's massive reach, his last-second feint falls short. As the truck driver manages to wrap his arms around Hernandez and bring him to the ground, the suspect yells, "Why you do me like that, homie?" as he goes down. With Hernandez on the ground, officers are able to close in. As they make contact, the unnamed truck driver releases his hold on the suspect before casually strolling back to his truck as if nothing had happened. According to the Tulsa Police Department, Miguel Hernandez was arrested for resisting arrest and possession of drug paraphernalia, in addition to his previous felony warrants for burglary, conspiracy, larceny, and illegal firearm possession out of Rogers County. And they wasted no time thanking the truck driver for his efforts in bringing the man down. "We love our citizens and greatly appreciate all the support that we get from you. This was definitely a case of 110% support," the department wrote in a post on Facebook, before reminding others to please put your own safety first before engaging with any nefarious characters. Indeed, what this bystander did was risky, but in this case, like others, it proved worth it. Although the TPD was quick to remind everyone that this is an arrest, not a conviction, innocent men don't tend to run, in my experience. Instead, they stand ready to face the accusations against them. After all, if you didn't commit the crime, wouldn't you want to defend your innocence and clear your name? Either way, this guy got that chance, thanks to a very brave citizen.